Yeah, in this video we'll be talking about the undo docker. Yeah, so the undo docker, we have the shortcut ctrl z. So we have undo and we have redo. So the shortcut for undo is ctrl z and the shortcut for redo is ctrl plus shift plus z. So you have ctrl shift z. So here we have the normal procedure. You can see at this blue point you have your undo, then here you have your redo here. So difference between the two is the undo makes you cancel the previous action you've taken so far. So if you just want to cancel the previous action, you just make a slight mistake, or you just mistakenly move one object to another place, so you can just quickly undo the action taken so far. So, and probably if you want to go back to that action, so you can just redo it back. So if you see the redo, so we have the redo here. So redo just makes you reapply. Redo makes you reapply the last undone action. So you just see you have the undo and we have the redo. So undo docker is the list of the sequence of events that you have made in your drawings, and it allows you to get back to the specific point without losing the work or design you've done so far. So it's just a kind of a particular useful option key for a designer and for a teacher also. For example, if I ask you to make a design and you've done the design so far, so I just want to see the steps and the procedure that took you to getting the design you have on your page, so I can just undo every steps you've taken to create the design. So I can undo, so I can check the steps taken to get the design done, then I can redo also back. So that's for the teacher, but for the designer it makes you go back to the previous action you've taken so far. So I'll kind of display that on my page for you to have more knowledge about that. So you can also note this, you can put this at the back of your mind, that if you go back to a previous point and then change something, like you will surely lose the other works you've done at some point. So like if let me just do this, then I say, so I'll just duplicate this, then I'll duplicate. So you can see this last circle here. So if I just want to undo the step, then I'll click on my ctrl plus z. So you can see ctrl plus z. Then if I want to redo the action back, I'll press ctrl shift z. So you can see the difference between the two. And what I was saying, that you should note this, that if you go back to a previous point and then change something, you will lose the other work you did from that point. So if I just, like, after I undo this process, so if I just click on this, then I have this also. So if I should undo, it will undo from, so you can see. Likewise, it is important for you to remember that the number of steps you can undo is just only 20 steps. So you only have 20 steps available for you to undo as default. So as default you have 20 steps to undo. So you can only undo, that means you can only undo like 20 times, and likewise redo 20 times. That's just all about the undo and redo. So we just have the undo and the redo. So you can see the difference between the undo. We have the undo, we have ctrl plus z undo and ctrl shift z for redo. So you just have to master these shortkeys for your work to be more faster So when you start designing and when you start making some kind of when you have a limited time to make a design, so you just have to master the shortcuts, so for you to make your work fast and very easy for you to go about it. So that's just all about the undo card. So in the next video we shall be looking at the outline and fills. So I hope you enjoyed the little tutorial we just did just now about the undo card. So if you can just give me a thumb up, like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, then turn on your notification button so that you just get notified anytime I drop a video content. So thanks for watching.